What's up, boys? Welcome back to the channel. My hair is looking crazy. Wait, my light is not on, dude. Like, it looks so dark. I don't know. Shit. Alright, here you go. The light is on. I should look much better. Today's trade, we're gonna do a little recap of the trade. My hair is looking crazy. I need a haircut soon, or at least get a style it. And we're also gonna talk about how the shorts worked out at very top of a level I gave in the chat. First, we'll get into the trade, and then we'll get. There's actually two green trades that we took, and then we'll go on why price rejected exactly at the top here. As always, if you trade like me, guys, every single day, code 39, I check out $39 on your first month. If you're a new member, link will be down below. So first, you gotta look at the 1-day chart. Understand always where you are on the daily chart to then assess what you're supposed to do intraday. Intraday on NQ, as you guys can see, we are sitting at this halfway point of this daily fair value gap, right in the middle. Again, also on yes, you're sitting right about the halfway point. So I will then kind of assume that more likely we might want to go up before continuing lower. Of course, the daily trend is overall lower. Look at yesterday, it was, pretty big sell-off, but we should get some kind of relief bounce. That's kind of what I was expecting today, until maybe an AMD accumulation, manipulation, distribution on the larger time frame, like we might be getting, and I'll get into that on the hourly and 4 hours before continuation lower. So then price consolidated for a while within this. We'll jump into the hourly. You see price consolidated pretty much from yesterday's close to pretty much New York open. Then we had a 10 a.m. News candle. If we jump more in even on the 5, you'll see it. We had a big news candle. Price kind of shot right up off the open, and then we had a news candle exactly 10 a.m. I personally waited till 10 a.m. After 10 a.m. to take a trade. So you guys can see what happened with this candle. Look, it took out all these equal lows right here sitting from 7 a.m., 7 to 8 a.m., which are important. This crucial low of the 9:30 open. Then we go look at yes. Let's look at yes on the other side. What does yes do? Comes to fill this fair value gap they have built, which Q did not have, and holds the low, which is what? Comment down below. What is this? Look at this. What is this? And what is this? A bullish divergence, right? Now I'm getting confirmation. If I'm on a larger time frame, I'm expecting a bounce. Now on the smaller time frame, I'm getting confirmation of a bullish divergence. That's telling me more likely price is going to continue higher to the next key area, liquidity area, low, high, whatever it is, before potentially continuing lower. So that's what I was looking for. Now I just have to look for my entry. As you can see on the 5 minutes, it was a little choppy. It was a little bit choppy. So we had two trades. First trade, I took a bounce off of the previous, once it's closed on this next candle, I took this bounce right here off the previous high of the pre-market, and that's why you gotta mark your pre-market highs and lows. So I took a trade roughly like this. I closed them, most of it at the new high of day, and ended up actually stopping out a break even. This trade was a little funky because it kind of came, it was a little fast, so people that were following it didn't get the best entry. So they said, guys, let's play safe. Let's close it here in the green after we took a little bit of profits. There will be a re-entry. And that's where the second trade came. The second trade came off the previous day, holding up the previous day all the way up to nearly the top for a 24 point gainer, risking about 4.5 points, right, roughly right there. So in the 1 minute, right, I'm looking for a confirmation for an entry. So I showed you guys, this was one trade, one confirmation. And secondly, it was where I took was this inverted fair value gap right there. So that was roughly the risk, a closure under this candle. So if you look on yes, we have, as well as NQ. NQ was building up price. I'm trying to make it so that you guys can see it cleanly in the stream, in the video. Right, there you go. So if we look at yes, right above me, we had built, we had this strong candle down, but it built a fair value gap. And again, I'm bullish. I see bullish S&T, and Q is holding up really strong. It's consolidating. More likely, I'm still expecting a move to the upside, a continuation higher. The news looked like it was a fake news, big one candle one way, and then quickly recovers, right, building the S&T, and at 10 a.m. kind of reversal type of setup in there, even though we're all kind of trend was up, but that candle kind of faked out the down move. So then I'm looking for a confirmation, right, holding the previous day, and as well as closing off the first 1 minute inverted fair value gap. I would have loved this if there was a 5 minute, but there was nothing on the 5 minute. So if there was nothing on the 5 minute, it was just mostly chop. I have to jump into a lower time frame to look for my entry. And I enter, Then I play safe, taking a little profit off the new high of the day, which was right there. And you can see the previous high and lows, guys. Look at this. Retest and continues higher. We took a little profit there, and then we held it until almost exact top. Again, and look at this. People were on this pullback. They got a little scared. Like, oh shit, we're going down now. Let me close it. Do not close it, guys. Do not mess up your risk to reward by taking dumb trades. Do not mess up your risk to reward by being scared because one or two candles are going to the downside. Is it respecting a key area? In this case, yes, it was holding the previous high, right? Higher lows and higher highs, as well as it tapped into 5-minute fair value gap. This is a potential area where you could add it to your winner. Remember, add to your winner. Flower your grass, right? Same PT, tight stop loss under the fair value gap, and then boom, off to the races you go. And why was this RPT? This is also very important. If we jump over to the hourly, whenever you're looking for PTs, whenever you're looking for profit targets, you want to look on the larger time frame. And again, you know how I just said the lows and highs? This was the Wednesday low that we had flushed. This Wednesday low was also important on NQ. If we go to right here, see right there, and right here. Because why was this important? Can anybody tell me? It's something that we just talked about. Look at the SMT. This low created an SMT, a bullish SMT before the move up and then back to the move down. Look at NQ, it got held as a higher low, and then yes, it did not. So it was a low, not just any low, a low that did something. When you look at your level, ask at your level, has this level been of importance in the past? If the answer is yes, then more than likely it's still going to be respected to some form of degree. All right? Excuse me for that little going crazy. Also, by the way, guys, if you drink iced coffee like I do, I love iced coffee. Quest, if you're watching this, like, can you just send me a bunch of this? These iced coffees are really fucking good. 10 grams of protein, so you're getting protein as well as drinking your iced coffee. 90 calories only. And guess what? The best part, you think you're going to have sugar? There's going to be only 1 gram of added sugar. Like, are you kidding me? And 10 grams of protein? Like, guys, these are only like $2.50 a piece. Like, something like insane. It's insane. Cheaper than like going to Starbucks and shit like that. I digress. So if you're trying to get fit, and boys, like, I don't know if he's being able to tell, but like, you know what I'm saying? I've been putting on some size. I gotta do some gym vlogs, guys. I've been putting on some size. Look at this shit. It's like totally relevant to the video, but like, come on. Look at that. I've been putting on some size. Regardless, we digress into something completely unrelated, but I feel like I had to talk about it. So that's why I had that low as a PT, and I even told the child, hey, I caught a really nice trade. I'm not going to short it, but it's probably a pretty decent area to short. And also it lines up with, what does it line up with? Halfway point of this will be a 4 hour, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 pretty much together. So it's in the hourly, but you guys can see this is a larger fair value gap there because it's all connected. If bodies of candles touch each other, it creates a larger time frame fair value gap. So I don't need to jump into the 3 hour here to see it. See, that's a fair value gap. I don't need to jump in. I can look at the 1 hour and say there's 3 candles in a row, there are 4 candles in a row, the bodies are touching. That's a larger time frame fair value gap. So that low lines up with that. And also I can pull my fib and let's see from the high, the latest green candle lines up to a GP. Like, this is a clean ass setup for the short. You know, it's so clean that I mentioned to the chat that was our full TP. And as well as you could have shorted. Now, if you're green on the day, like me, I took 2 green trades. I had a really beautiful entry on the first longs. Then the second long, I don't want to overtrade. I'm happy, right? I don't want to be greedy. But it was something that you can learn from, right? Look for these divergences. And, you know, something I like to talk about is divergences, boys. Like, if you're going to have an A+ setup, you must include a divergence. It should be that important because it follows along with your bias. And so divergence and everything else combined. Again, also hit the GP of NQ. That's why NQ was not able to reach the previous, look at that. It was not able to reach the previous low. It was an NQ hit right into that GP, right? So I hope you guys learned something. If you did, guys, drop me a like, drop me a follow, something. Come on, we're almost at 10,000 followers. Also, if you do not follow me on Twitter, guys, let's get this to 2,000 followers. I like to post stuff. I call out some LARPers, shove some students, talk about some trades. I do a lot of teaching on there too, so please do follow as well as share some trade ideas that I took. As always, if you like this video, leave a like. Peace out.